today I want to talk about driving and meditating. Driving and meditating is been my recent experiment, and I'm going to explain you what I'm doing and my experience with it, and how am I feeling. I'm feeling great driving and meditating. So the way I do is I put the singing ball sounds. It's a singing ball sound therapy music that I put in my car, and then I try to be conscious and be aware of the environment while I drive. Now, I'll also explain you the disadvantages and advantages also, and what to focus and how to do it. So, when you are actually in a meditative state, your focus levels increases. So, which means that if you are looking at certain direction, it's hard for you to look into another direction because you are meditative, you're attentive, and you're alert. So your focus levels are kind of into or directed into one place. So that's the danger. So while you're driving, you have to kind of look into each and every direction and see, carefully what's coming behind you, what's coming around you while you're driving, right? But when you're meditating and driving, meditation, what it does is, so when I do the singing ball sound therapy, what I figured out is I look into one direction and it's hard to move into other direction. So what I do is I mainly look straight up and try to cover the whole area in the front and try to look around in very conscious way. And as soon as I do that, the driving looks so beautiful. It's so amazing to drive in a meditative way. And one of the experiences I had is like, so before driving, my mind is talking a lot. And once I put the singing ball sounds or singing ball meditation, and then I drive, suddenly the talking kind of stops, and then I become alert and aware of the environment. And suddenly I feel thankful for the sun to come out. I feel thankful for the skies and the fresh air and beautiful scenery are all around. So I become very, very thankful, and I'd be surprised just to wake up and all these things are around me, and I realize the importance of each and every part of the nature, how beautiful it is, and how it's coming up every day. Like, the sun comes up every day. So I realize the beauty of nature and the artistic future of the nature. Like, every day it's different. The clouds are different. The way the color of the sky is different. It's artistic every day, and it's different art that it produces every day. So I see all of that, and then I feel very thankful. So one of the things you need to observe when you drive is like your focus levels are high. So when you focus on one direction, and it's hard to focus on other directions because you become very attentive, you become very alert. So what I do is I try to focus just in the front and see in the front and be alert and attentive and be conscious. And I'm doing it in a slow process. I'm not getting too alert and too conscious, because if you get too alert and too conscious, then it's hard to focus on the other directions. Um, so that's one of the dangers. Like there's a danger in meditation and driving. So initially you need to practice. It's something like anything, like maybe like smoking weed and driving. You know, smoking weed and driving is dangerous, but some people practice it and they can drive. But nobody recommends to smoke and drive. And also, I don't recommend to meditate and drive. But I would say that practice it slowly and be aware of what you're doing. Everything is practice. So once you practice it and once you know how to do it, then it's going to become normal and you will get used to it. But initially, you need to be very, very careful when you're meditating and driving. So try meditating and driving. So I use singing bowl sound therapy to do that, because that makes me or gets me into a meditative state. Hopefully this video helped you. Hopefully this video gave you some knowledge. Thank you and have a blessed day.